Hey, let's see if we can get this working. So this is the 4K weekly guaranteed. I'm going to catch you guys up on this. This is the first hand I played. I bought in for the 8K, saw a raise. We got a call. This is just before the rebuy period ended. We saw a small re-raise, obviously not enough. And we go to the flop 4 ways, and this is how badly people play. We flop 2 pair, it goes check, check, check. Player bets about half pot. This player calls for some unknown reason. Of course, I ship it. Player calls and rolls over the aces. We hold and skyrocket to 19K, which means after the rebuy, we ended up starting the tournament with 27,000. Currently at 29.2, a couple little hands here and there. Nothing too big, but sitting at 29,000, the average is 20,000, so feeling pretty good about it. There were 240 players in this tournament, a shitload of rebuys, and 184 add-ons. There's currently 173 players remaining. I'm in 31st place. Top prize is $934. Main cash is $41, and it's paying top $36. And in all honesty, you're seeing that the number went up in the bankroll. I ended yesterday at about 595. It was not a great day and all like that. Got fairly low and decided to put in a cash session. Or actually, when you guys saw me, I was at like 616 or so. I hadn't lost very much. You know, it was just whatever. And then I played a tournament for 20 bucks later and ended up just running into a ridiculous cooler situation, and then was like super low, very depressed, very upset, and decided, and was sitting there going, well, what the fuck am I going to do if I bust this shit? And I thought, well, what the fuck else am I going to do? So I just got into cash games last night and picked up 9 buy-ins from my low point. So pretty goddamn happy about that. I feel good. I definitely played more aware, more concentrated. So I think maybe, at least for the time being, I'm going to focus on tournaments during the day and cash games at night. They're obviously softer at night. I mean, people are just... There were so many times where I was like, can I actually be good here? Because somebody was like jamming, and I'm like, I don't know, people do strange shit, but there's no reason why I should be beat here, like with just top pair, top kicker. And I'd call it off, and they would have literally no pair. And it's just like, no pair, no draw. And it was like, what the fuck is going on? And it happened over and over and over. The 20 and L6 max was really good. Look at this. Raise, re-raise, and then they check that flop. Wow. If I was a bad player, I would have won this pot. Raise, re-raise. See, like, I don't even like it because I'm out of position and shit. This player bets, I would have to raise that. But this dude just called with complete air, spikes a 9, and he's going nowhere. That's hilarious. Backdoor flush draw and 2 shitty overs. It's Saturday, folks. And his re-raise was too small anyway. I don't mind this. Oh, and while we're playing, we're going to be doing a little Hearthstone. I'll probably do some... blast tournaments in a little bit, but honestly, right now it's kind of the Hearthstone thing. That's a beautiful card. I don't think there's too much to worry about here. He may just fold, but he's going to get it in often with jacks and better here. And I think we can get reasonable value out of even ace high. I mean, if he has 10s, it's whatever, but he doesn't. Yeah, I think he just had ace king. That was a great value bet on the turn. A lot of people are checking that turn because you don't want to lose the fish, but if he's such a fish, you got to get value. I mean, you just got to get value. So, very nice. I don't think he even had the diamonds. I think he honestly just had like ace, queen, king, queen, something like that. King, queen being the worst case scenario because he actually has outs with the jack. But this turn bet, I mean, just he was blocker betting, obviously, and we raise and get an extra 3,200. That's fucking huge. Pretty rad. Sitting in 19th place out of 169. Oh, we got time for a whole round of Battlegrounds before the break. I guess we can make this bigger. Do we want to put this over here? Mm-hmm. So concentrating on tournaments during the day is, I think, a good idea. I'm just not enjoying grinding too much while I'm playing tournaments. So I think the day streams will be more like this. They're also less taxing, so it's easier to put in a better session. Well, I'm going to roll. Ooh, that's what we want right there. Give me that. Ah. Well, still pretty good. Look at this shit. This is like... This is perfect, because I want to play Pirates, baby. The question is, on turn 5, do I go for it? So I play this first, try to get one of these two. Well, that's a 66% chance. We're poker players. 2 out of 3 chance. Well, it'll be 50-50 because there'll be another minion in the tavern. Yeah, I think we do that so we don't lose a minion. Normally we'd sell a minion and buy the other 2. But it's kind of valuable if we can have... we will have 3. It just depends on if we get both the ones we want. If not, we gotta wait an extra turn to grab it. Oh, that sucks. That thing automatically kills when it does only 1 damage to this. That's the flaw of that big one. I mean, look at this fucking garbage. Alright, one of these pirate guys. There we go. We got them both. Very nice. What the fuck did this guy have? King 7. Look at this. Flop. Raise, call. Bets big, gets raised. Call. I mean, what the fuck was that flop bet? That was a full pot bet. I mean, yeah, you'd normally think this was weak, but then he min raises, and then he bets micro. He bets micro and then checks. What the fuck is that? That's hilarious. That's bad. So we can take two of these. So we obviously take this, and I guess we just take this. I mean, I could have rolled and done that, but fuck it. That's kind of good. This guy is just a payoff wizard. Sorry, I had to make notes on this guy. Because while he's still got chips, we definitely want to see about it. Do I want to... I guess we just take it, right? That's kind of the best. Because we're going to be just leveling and... That's about it. This guy's fucking off his nut. 24th. This is where you can bet small. He doesn't even know it. Should I bring this up a bit? Bink. That sucks, because that's a triple that I don't want. I don't want to triple it. I'm going to roll. Alright, any one of these is good to get, so let's do it. It's the least good one to get. But it's still okay. Depending on how this match goes, I'll see if I level the next one. did I say the top prize in this was? 934. That would do pretty good in my bankroll. Get me back up to 1600. Hit this one. That's okay. So I lost that one, but I'm going up against this player. I think I want to get stronger here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to roll. Thanks, the boss. Appreciate it, my man. We always appreciate the lurk. I guess we do this, right? And then we can level from there because we'll be getting coinage from that. Appreciate you hanging around, boss, though. That's the thing, though, man. Even if you don't want to watch, keep the stream open, because the more viewers I get, the higher I go up in the poker thing. And I find that once I get to, like, 4 viewers, new people start finding me, which is nice. Does this look okay? I guess it's okay, right? Should I make this bigger? That's kind of obnoxious. Can get a little boring with just one tournament, but there's only one good one now. I missed the 2250 because I would have registered it so late. Well, I'm going to level, and I want this, because I want to taunt one of these later. I mean, I guess I can do it right now, right? Because I have the hero power. That sucked. I mean, do we play it or hold it? I can switch the attack on this. That's pretty good. Yeah. That's not bad. I'm probably going to lose this round, but we're trying to get to level 6 as quick as possible. And there are some ways Battlecry minions will triple out here, so... Somebody said the other day I should put my Grindr handle up on on here, but you can't find me on Grindr if you're not in my area. But it is Qui-Gon Broke. I decided to connect all my stuff, so there you go. It's funny, too, because I'm getting followers from the little gay boys that follow me. It's kind of hilarious. Guess I should do this. That's not such a bad hit. I'm going to lose this one anyway. But we might get extra battle cries, which is nice. Yeah, we will. Should get one right there. Let's just limp this. I don't know how aggressive this player is. I haven't seen him do anything too crazy. Let's call Pretty good. A lot of guys will check a king on the flop trying to trap. I mean, if you have me beat, it's whatever. That sucked. Really? I got raised by king 8? Jesus. It's so brutal, too, because he's going to call off with every king. That is a ridiculous fucking cooler. That fucking sucked. God damn it. It might seem stupid to do that, too, because you feel like... because you think you only get called by... better hands, but that's absolutely not true. I guess we do this. God damn it, that really sucked. I just got coolered off for fucking a pile. And I'm gonna get called here by King Jack, King Queen, which I would have lost to on the river, but Ace King, King Queen, like, and why is he checking this flop? Like, I've seen so many guys check a weak king on this flop and then lose their mind. Jesus. This fucking tournament, man, I run so bad in this fucking tournament, it really upsets me. That's really upsetting. That's like an 80 to 1 shot. That's so brutal. Like, it would have been one thing if I had had king, if he had had king 10 and I got rivered, but that's just so brutal because there's no way we're not getting all the money in there. If I have anything to say about it, I still have 30 fucking blinds, but Jesus Christ. On a fucking Saturday, you're absolutely right, I'm fucking jamming on that shit. I'm getting some good coin action here, so I don't mind that. Hit this one. Nice. Got 3 extra coins. I don't even mind that I lost. That, god damn it, that really sucked. It's supposed to look like I have a flush draw, too. God damn it, it's so fucking frustrating. Come on. You know what I want. I guess we take this because we don't really need that. So we can play this and just get the coins. I mean, do we just make sure that we can win here? Kind of sucks. I don't have any elementals. I mean, I guess we just do that to protect these and do our best to win, because without Eliza, we're not going to do shit. God damn it, that really sucked. What's up, Chloroform? Plus, I've been seeing people, like, checking aces there. I mean, yes, sometimes he has kings, but it's super rare. Tie ball game. I mean, I don't have anything to do this with, but I guess we triple it, right? mean, I guess we give up this one. Play that. God damn it. Oh, I guess we can take this. Give up this. This creates cards. I really want this, but I need the Eliza first. Shit. I really can't get an Eliza. Ugh, by no means out of this, but god damn it. That really sucked. Might die here. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Although that was a good hit. So was that. That wasn't. Yeah, I'm dead. 5, 9, 10, 11, 15, yeah. Have you heard of the free poker app? Not sure if it's compatible with WSOP, but it gives real-time SPR and pot odds. You can set like custom hotkeys for A+ sizes. Just found out about it yesterday. Yeah, I think I used that when I was in Canada. It's been out for a while, if it's the one I'm thinking of. I forget how you pronounce it. But, I mean, that's a good tool, man. You should use it. I mean, I have, you know, after a while, SPR and pot odds are just in your head all the time. As a poker dealer, it kind of bred that into me. But, sounds like a good tool. So this isn't the worst one to float. Oh, this fucking idiot betting. What time is it? Whatever. He's leading a 9, but the problem is he can have 9-10 or 9-8, which really fucks me up. Like, if he has 9-10 and I jam, we're just never getting a fold, and we're just fucked. There's so much donk leading going on. Also highlights tables with a colored border that goes from yellow to red as you're getting close to timing out. Oh, yeah. That actually reminds me of the thing a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I used it way back. My only problem with it was that, well, I didn't really have a problem with it. I just kind of, you know, I always liked Poker Tracker as my HUD. And on WSOP, none of that stuff's compatible. It's actually bannable. Like they don't allow you to use HUDs on WSOP. So if you use mods to HUD and they find out about it, you can actually get fucked. There's one mod you can use that turns the chips into big blinds. That one you're allowed to use. I haven't gotten the motherfucker to be able to work on my fucking shit. I don't know why. I've tried so fucking hard, and I just absolutely cannot get it to work. Discover a mage minion. If your deck has no minions, keep all 3. Alright, I guess we do this. It's a shitty choice. I don't know what his deck is yet. This is just regular wild constructed. I just made this deck that's kind of crazy that I'm having fun with. It has no duplicates. So we have the Renos, we have the Cthulhu, and 40 cards in the deck and 40 health. It's pretty crazy. Okay, he's playing Lackey. I mean, I guess, do we just play this? His Death Rattle adds a Lackey. Okay, I could do this. That's fine. He doesn't want to play his next card because he doesn't want this to kill it. Plus, he's incentivizing me to kill the minion. I mean, if I don't have to kill the minion, why do it? Wow, he wasted a big card there. This is garbage. I can't get any of the fucking cards I need. I want to hang on to this, but I mean, I guess we just use it. Because health shouldn't be his main concern, so maybe I can force him to do something stupid. Because he's in a rushdown deck. Meaning he's trying to do so much damage to me super quickly all in one turn. He's also stealing cards to fill this. Ancient Blades is not going to help you, man. I mean, he's immune while attacking and playing a 3-2. No, you're right. It wasn't the same thing. I was thinking of Javaro. No, it's new. Yeah, a lot of those ones that are free are great because they usually just get put on like a mailing list or something. Which isn't bad. Usually they have great products. After you play Battlecry minion, repeat the first Battlecry played this turn. Okay, so we got to kill this pretty bad. Doesn't track hand history, so I'm using it with Poker Tracker 4. Oh, okay. Well, we need this card to die. So not sure why Big Blind View isn't standard. Yeah, me either. That's not a common thing. It only started a little while ago on ACR, but yeah, it should be standard that you can just view everything in big blinds. I'm not going to say it's essential, but it definitely helps me when you know, playing cash. Like, you just don't look at it as money, you just look at it as big blinds. But I agree, it should be a standard view. So he discovered that. Let's do this. Yeah, I was worried about that. He returned it to his hand. He's got the demon. So maybe we play the rushdown. So we'll get some minions on the board. Oh, he's torching cards. Well, if he doesn't discover a taunt, I think I can kill him this turn. Nope. 4, 5. Oh, he's got rush. Never mind. That sucks. Well, you shouldn't kill that one. You should kill the other one. Yeah, he's really got a problem with health here. Okay, so this does 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I think he was counting on that big minion. Been having a lot of success in big bet sizes recently. Field loses their mind at the micros. No, I agree. A lot of times, as long as you don't go full pot, I mean, when I see somebody betting full pot, I know that they're just full of garbage. But betting 2/3 or 3/4 pot as a C bet seems to work a lot, especially on boards that don't seem to help you. So there's a concept with board texture. Like, let's say you raise and you get called and the flop comes off with a king or a queen or an ace on it, right? If you C-bet 1/3 pot, you're just going to get folds from everything that wasn't improved by the board because it's very likely that you have an ace, king, or queen. But let's say the board comes off, 7, 4, 3, right? And you raised pre-flop and somebody called you. Well, now, if you bet, if you have an overpair, you're going to want to protect it and get value. So the concept is you would bet 2/3, probably 3/4, somewhere in there. So when the board texture is good for the raiser, or the last guy who raised, the raiser or the 3-better, meaning big cards, ace, king, or queen, you can bet small to steal. When it's bad for the raiser, meaning the only hands that are good for you are overpairs, bet bigger. Effectively punting, very exploitative at 5 and L down. Yeah, no, I agree. What is this? I guess we just do this. Yeah. It's close because I'm a little short to do this, but I think this jam's okay. Nice. Good steal. I'm running out of room here. I need my card draw. Alright, we got 10K. Ugh. That was bad that he discovered that. Come on. Yep. He's going to run out of cards. Alright, back up at 13K. Big blind view simplifies things so much, makes maths easier. Yeah, no, I agree. Again, I'm super glad I was a poker dealer for a couple years, because keeping track of pot limit Omaha and stuff in your head. Whatchamacallit? You keep track of the pot, because you have to know when to take the dollar, And the thing is, the trick that I learned early on is, like, I remember being taught in the school, and they were like saying, how do you keep track of the pot and whatever, and the guy says, you just count it up. And he said that the best advice he gave me was keep counting. Like, once you get to 40, don't lose track of the pot. It'll save your ass. And he was right. It really did. Because, like, there would be times where people would be like, I'm going to bet the pot. And I'd be like, this is no limit hold'em, sir. You can't just say that. And they would go, well, I want to bet whatever's in the pot. You'd have to call the floor, do this, that, and the other, ask if you can count down the pot. But what would happen is the dealer would go, do you know how much is in the pot? And I would go, yes. And he would say exactly, and I would say yes. And he would say, okay, tell him the number. And because you weren't allowed to count down the pot. But if the dealer had knowledge of it, then yes, you could tell him. So I would tell him whatever it was, and no matter what happened, whether the guy lost the hand or won the hand, 90% of the time I got a red bird tip out of that for knowing what the pot was. And it became a thing of, yeah, I'm just dead here. I didn't get all the cards I needed. And it became a thing of, like, does this guy actually know what the pot is? So at any point in the hand, people would be like, $5, how much is the pot? And you'd be like, $238. And they'd be like, really? And then you'd spread it out, and they would see that it's $238. I could count it after the hand. So what I would do is, if that happened on the turn, I would collect the new pot on the side, and we'd keep the 238 in mind. And then at the end of the pot, I'd say, okay, sir, here you go. Let me just count this main pot for you so I can win my bet. And it was never a bet. It was just a tip. Count it down, 238, boop, get the $5, push the pot. It was just a great way to make more money. The 238 I remember because that happened in a 2-5 game with two guys who were pros. They were good pros. And, 2-5 grinders, but good tournament pros. And they were like, no fucking way anybody keeps track of the pot that easy. And I was like, yeah, well, I just kind of do it out of habit. And the guy was like, how much is it? And I was like, and he goes, for $5. I said, 238. And he went, you're out of your fucking mind. And I actually recounted the action to him. And I was like, blah, 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 blah. And he goes, yeah, that's 242. And I go, yeah, $4 in the rake. 238. This is not part of the pot. This is the house's money. And he was like, if you're right, it's worth $5. And everybody started laughing, kept track of the pot on the side, counted it down. Once he saw the third stack of hundreds go up, he went, or the third stack go up after the 200s, he was like, shit. And it was 238 exactly. And he actually tipped me 5, and the other guy tipped me 5. These were not like whales either. These guys were not big tippers. They were Georges. Fun fact, you call a big tipper at a poker table a George for George Washington for the dollar. A whale just tips you handfuls, but a George is a consistent tipper. I remember guys would emphasize it. One guy actually said Martha Washington, and I said, what does that mean? And he said the guy's buying pussy for people, which meant that he was tipping greenbirds. Because it was just another thing to say. But you would sit down, and the dealer getting up would be like, George Washington, seat 3. So you'd sit down and be like, hey, how's everybody doing? How you doing, my man? And you'd tap the table in front of seat 3. Good to see you again. Even if you'd never seen him before. And I had it happen a few times where people would be like, I've never seen you before in my life. And I'm like, I've seen you around, either, if not this poker room, another one. And they'd be like, oh, yeah. Because tourists don't like consistently tip. They over tip. Plus, there was also times when counting the pot really did save you because somebody would say that they made some bet and somebody didn't call it, or this guy only put in 50 and it was 60 and all like that. And then I would recount the action and be like, well, there was a small blind and a big blind and a raise to 10 and 2 calls of 10. And then this player just checked. And then on the flop, we bet, 25 and 25. That makes this much. And then on the turn, he bet 50 and you bet 50 and that makes this much. That means this pot should be, $187 or whatever. And then they would all agree and I would go floor. And I go, I've recounted the action. The pot should be 187. Can I count the pot? They would say yes. Do. You'd count the pot. And they would lose their mind. They'd be like, Jesus Christ. And one guy actually said, he's like, I'm not keeping track of it that much. And I said, that's why you're losing. And it was just a joke, All right, I'll be right back. We're going on break. I've always wondered what the rake works live. When does it get counted? It counts as you go. Most places are no flop, no drop, meaning you can raise all the money in the world, but if the flop doesn't come out, you don't take a rake. But it's 1 on 10 or 10% with a max. So out here in Vegas, it's 1 on 10. So for every $10 that comes in, you take $1 with a max of $4 per pot. That goes all the way up to the timed games, which are usually 25-50. So if you're playing 1-2, 2-5, 1-3, 2-5, 5-10, you're taking rake. And it's standardized on all those tables. You just take up to $4, that's it. But if you're playing higher than that, like 25-50, the rake isn't enough to compensate for the player or for the house, and the players play pots that are so many and get to 40 so quickly because it's 25-50. If a player min raises and somebody calls, that's $4. That's it, and so it costs the player more because they play more pots. So what the house does is they take time, and it's dependent on the level of the game. Typically, it's like $8 per half hour. So what'll happen is at the top of the hour, you'll say time, gentlemen, and everybody sitting at the table will pay, or everybody with chips at the table will pay time, meaning they'll all give you whatever the amount is, $5, $6, $8, and then you just put it in the rake, and you call the floor. The floor comes over, and you go time drop. You spread the time. He sees that there's however much there is. He records it, then you drop it in the rake. But then you don't have to worry about that. There was actually a really funny incident of a player who was on fire as a tournament professional at the time, Scott Fishman. And he told a story to Card Player Magazine that ended up in his book, where he said that even before he was a professional poker player, he considered himself a poker professional, which meant that he said, I was a dealer and I didn't waste my time in the box. I kept track of the pots. I watched the players. I did everything I could. Hang on a sec, I gotta figure this out. He's like, I did everything I could to become better at the game. I'm just gonna take this fucker. Games like poker, darts, snooker make you so good at mental math. You should incorporate it into school class. They should incorporate it into school classes. I agree. I grew up playing pool and living in bars from the time I was 11 years old. I played 8 hours a day practicing by myself in a pool hall from 11 years old on. And then I started competing when I was 15 or 16. So this is interesting. I think I'm going to do this. Yeah. And not play it, and then I'm going to level and play. And I'm going to keep this. And I'm going to do that. Oh, god damn it. I didn't realize they don't give you the coin anymore. They just put the coins on you. So that fucked up my whole plan. They used to give you the coins in your hand and you could hold them like this. I didn't realize they had changed it. Well, you gain 2 gold here. Alright. So, now we can level. Check for 2 pair. That's a 1 pair. I'm going to take this. I don't need to play it. Ace high is nice. But anyway, Scott Fishman. So I'm sitting there and I'm dealing a cash game. And there was an incident that came down and I had to count the pot. And I called the floor over and I said, floor, the pot is $385 or whatever it was. And he goes, did you count it? And he was like pissed. I was like, not yet. And I was like, but I will if you want to, but I know what it is. But the player's saying this player didn't call a bet fully, blah, blah, blah. And he was just fucking with him. So Fishman is not involved in the hand. And he's like nodding his head and he's like big smile on his face as I'm talking. And the dealer, or the floor said something to the effect of, well, what's the problem? I said, the problem is this player is just messing with the other player and he's screwing up my day. And it was really kind of a funny thing. I'm going to take this. do this, and I guess take this. I don't think I have to play that yet. That's 4 damage. That's a lot. I'm not going to take it. That's fine. So the hand goes down, whatever. The guy ends up getting thrown out, right? After the hand's over, Scott Fishman goes, man, you handled that really well. And I had just read the article like a month before, and I said, yeah, well, I don't consider myself a professional poker player, but I am a poker professional. I don't waste my time in the box. I do everything I can to get better. And I looked at him like that, and he went, "Whoa!" And he's like, that's going in my book, right? And I was like, yeah, I figured. And it was an excerpt that they put in the article, and I go, yeah, I can't wait for it to come out, man. It was very cool, though. He said he'd give me a signed copy, but I never saw him again. I left the Venetian like a month later. I should say they laid me off. I guess we just get stronger here. Yeah, it's fine. It's not great. Alright, we got 24 blinds here. I mean, I'm not, feeling great, but I mean, it could have gone really bad, considering how bad that one hand coolered me. And yeah, it's an overplay, but it's whatever. The time drop way is cool, yeah. Once you get to a certain point, because what happens at a 1-2 is, typically when you drop the flop, when you put the flop out, you're taking $2 at that point. Because usually it goes to 20, if there's a raise and a call, whatever. But a lot of times it's 1, sometimes it's 2. And then, like, the turn action will come out. But literally, I took it on the number. So if I was bringing in bets, and let's say that the pot was, $12 and I took in 8 more, when I pulled in the first, or when the pot was $9 and I took in 15 more, when I pulled in the first bet, I took the bet out of the pot and put the $1 there. Then when I took in the rest of the bets before dealing the turn, I took another one and put it right there. I got so much praise for that because it was literally, I was taking it on the number. It caused no problems. I got fucking, whatchamacallit, I got bonuses from the Venetian for doing that. You remember the name Fishman from the old WSOP videos I watched recently? He won a couple bracelets in the early 2000s. Yeah, he went on a real rush in 06, I think, where he won everything. Him and his buddies. He won, I think he actually won 3 bracelets that year, but he final tabled like 6 events or something like that. Like, it was fucking banana crackers how fucking good he did. Like, it was insane. He's still an excellent player, and he still, does amazingly, but nothing's going to beat that rush that he had that year. That was the year that him and Eric Lindgren were winning everything. Well, this sucks, but he's either got ace-king or he's got aces. Kings, yeah. The small re-raise, it's either aces, kings, or ace-king, and with my short stack, I'd rather just jam. The small re-raise is such a fucking tell. Like, I probably could have just folded that, but honestly, being that short, I don't really want to. Like, I kind of threw that one away. Alright, let's play this out and then see what's going on and see what we want to get into. Yeah, I mucked that up, that tournament up with the 7-8. But then again, it's a super cooler. Maybe we'll play some Blast in a minute. Him small 3-betting from the big blind can also just be garbage, so jamming I think is most effective. I think this is a good setup because I can go for the pirate here. I'm going to get housed here. I might die. Yeah, I think I'm dead. No, not quite. I probably shouldn't have saved, though. Can I play somebody low? No. I don't have a way to win versus this guy. I think I'm just dead, but I'm going to try my best here. Nothing great here. That's helpful. Yeah, 4 damage. I killed myself in the interim. I mean, I haven't been streaming that long. Like, there's good tournaments later, but let's take a look here. Yeah, next good tournament for me is not going to start for hours. Do I want to... I don't feel focused up enough to play any cash games right now. So let's do this. Let's play a few Blast. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Ooh. 50? Yeah. 25. Good start. All right, top two get paid. I just don't want to grind cash right now, and I think it's important to play what you're most motivated to play. And that the shitty part is that one tournament, it's like the only good thing for a while at my bankroll. Like, maybe there are better things, but honestly, I'm just not motivated to play them. Like, yeah, see, there's another 3K daily, but that doesn't start. I wouldn't register it for another 3 hours. And there's a $2,500 daily rebuy add-on. Ten-seat circuit main event freeze out. This is a 525. To qualify for this free, must play 2 circuit events between. Oh, okay. So this is for the circuit players. Wow, look at this. 17 people. If you play 2 circuit events, 17 people got a free roll ticket, and top 10 get an entry to a 525. How fucking great is that? Jesus. The rich get richer. Check this Henry Mob. He registered his first tourney cashes both online. This WSOP since 2013. Wow. I mean, I think he's one of those guys who ended up playing cash more after a few big tournament wins, which is pretty common because there's just more money in it. Not 100% sure. Wow. That's dumb. Might have acted too quickly. No. Close. Honestly, I think King Queen for sure. King Jack, I don't. King Jack suited, or Queen Jack suited, maybe. King Jack suited, yeah. Sucks to be the shorty, but one double through anybody and we're favored. Yeah, see, this is a Saturday play right here. These were playing completely differently just yesterday. Like, Kind of crazy. That worries me a little, but I don't think I can fold an ace unless somebody does something stupid like that. Couldn't even get the sentence out of my mouth. Look at this. Jesus. Queen Jack. Like, this is just Saturday stupidity. For 14 blinds. These people not understand how these tournaments work. You only play like 10 or 15 hands. We've played 15 hands and this one's super fast. Can you everybody fold? I'm not folding. Even if this guy jams, I'm not folding. But he's not going to jam. He's probably just going to drag time. Come on. He's going to call wide. Hold. So trash. Eight, 5. Like, he can't fold much, but he can absolutely fold 8-5. I said call. Worst move ever, and he gets there. He should be running into it behind a lot. Alright, let's play another one. Oh for 1. Damn. That's a cooler. Good job not getting it all in, though. On this guy. Captain Sticky over here. Ooh. Come on. You know you want to do it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Really? I thought he was going to jam. Looks the same as 888, the same client. This software is the same software. .888 was around before them, and they went with that instead of PokerStars or anything else because I think they were able to get the software cheap enough. Woo! 5. 9's pretty good too. Sometimes we get raised. Yeah. I wanted that 5 super bad. Anything but a 10. It's hilarious. Even just opening the ace-5 in first. Like you saw me fold the same fucking hand. Well, ace-deuce. That's tough. That's super tough. Honestly, I think it's a bluff that has me beat. Oh, it's 4 max for 2x. That's so bad. Yeah, well, that's about half of these are that. Guess they can do that since basically it controls the U.S. market. Well, here's the thing. It's a jackpot, so it spins. So like you saw for 25. You know what I'm saying? Where they're overpaying. So there was only 20 in the last prize pool, but we played for 25. Right, so that's the way it works. It's a jackpot thing. So they spin for it. You can spin for up to 50,000 playing $5 buy-in. And look, this is 3 days ago. These guys played a $1 buy-in. They played for $1,000. First place got 600, 200, 100, 100. This was a $1 buy-in that happened 3 days ago. Blast, he's gonna go all in. No, he should go all in. Oh, let me get it here. Well. 4s and 9s. Yeah, this is over. Alright, so we got 1,700 going into the blast. Yeah, so the prize pool's never the same. That's the end of that one. Had a shot. Typically my record in these is like 1 and 3 for the wins. So it's just a matter of how big you spin. Yesterday we went 8 for 17. I agree, it should be at least 3x. But they're allowed to make bigger prize pools that way. But you'll see, you can spin into anything. The biggest I've ever spun on here on the $5 is $50. $50 prize pool. But I've seen people, you know, I've known people that have gotten it for 50,000 or for 10,000 or 20,000 or whatever. Hell, the fucking $30 level, you can spin up to 300K. So see all the numbers going by? Almost a 50. And you only go down for 6 minutes on this one. The bigger the prize pool, the more time you get. But after the time runs out, everybody's just all in until you find a winner. It's just kind of a fun little thing. But most of them are going to be 2 or 5x. What the fuck is this? That's bad. Yeah. Just betting down. Ace deuce. Yeah. Getting whittled. So weird. Usually these play super aggro. The $10 ones, and everything that's pays more than one place plays super conservative, but it's like opposite today. Jackpot aspect is cool. Yeah. I mean, it's basically for fun. When I got back onto WSOP, this is how I built up to the 100 that you saw me take to 1,000 that you saw me take to 5,000. Yeah, the 3 max are better on GG. I agree. Or the 6 max where 2 are paid. Yeah, they have those on here too. But this is just the jackpot format. They do have sit and goes, but there's just not that much action. But occasionally I'll play some of the sit and goes, but they just take so long and they're mostly not worth it. This player's kind of a dunce. Oh, I hate when you get called twice. You have the monster and you just completely miss. At least he's betting. Set. All right, let's do one more and then I'll figure out what I want to do. I'm sitting here on a big O for 3. Ooh! We got to 50. This one pays top 3. Nice. So on this one, top prize is 30, second place is $12.50, third prize is $7.50. So a win here puts us in the profit. like this. Is a three-way pot going on right away. On a monotone board. Love to see somebody lead. Oh, I love it. Love everything about it. Get it in. Flops it. Just went for it. Just went for the unbelievable bluff. Well, we're in the money. Top three paid. We got at least $750. Deuce. He can be aggro, but I'm not going to make a mistake. See, on this one, we got 7 minutes, or 7.5 minutes, something like that. This guy's going to raise every hand. Yeah, he should, too. Lead small. Oh, he's checking. He might have a trapper here. Really? I really think this most of the time is a jam from him, right? He calls. Wow, he might have flopped a set of tens. What the fuck is going on here? He can't fold, so he's just gonna pause and check, right? Can't fold. All in. That's all you got. He didn't call quick enough. I don't think he's got a set. Are you slow rolling? Would love to see him slow rolling. How do you fold, though? Oh my god, what a loser. How do you 3-bet and then check and then fall for this? Awesome. He might be too aggro. I get a hand? This might be dumb. Alright, I guess he's playing ABC. I thought he there's a small percentage that he's trapping there, but when he doesn't raise, I kind of hate it worse than when he does. Oh. Look at this. Diamonds. Diamond that shit. Or heart. Calling for the wrong thing. King Jack call off. I mean, we still got a lot of time here, and he's got a lot of chips. Is he gonna limp again? Probably not. Huh. Damn. Can I get 2 cards higher than 8? Still got time. Fold. I mean, this kind of sucks when he limps here. I'm going to check. Full pot? I don't have enough to make him fold or even overcards, I don't think, if I jam. He's just going to drag time. Well, I got to start jamming pretty wide here. That'll do. It's a serious mistake for him to call wide here. Last thing you want to do is give me chips. Yep. Get a lot of walks after jamming the button too. Oh, but I don't want him. Come on. He's not gonna. I'm gonna get walked. No. No. Wah, wah. I mean, we'll just limp. Ah, no stop and go. I'd love for this guy... Yeah, I was going to say, I'd love for him to be betting because there's a lot of kings that live here. And if you have a king, it's great timing because you just drag out the time and then call and then get the blast going. All right. We're going to get it to the blast on this one. All right. This is going to be risky. But I'm going to jam it going into the blast because people know that that's a move and people overcall. So I'm going to wait till the blast goes off and then I'm going to jam. And ace-5 is definitely ahead of the range. Thinking about it. It's going to be all in every hand next anyway. But if I beat him here, it really hurts him. And the 1400 isn't a big deal, but it does give me a better chance. All right. Got to win the first one. Eights. Hold. Kablam. Nice. Come on. Let's win this one. Oh, queen or 5 or jack. Damn. It's alright. Still in it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that sucks. King 3 versus King Deuce and he flops trip deuces. That's fucking garbage. Just don't do it that way. Oh, well, we got second place for 1250, so not bad. Let me see here. We'll change the record. Call it 1 for 4. And what the fuck? Here, hang on a sec here. I want to keep track of this. Let me see. 1250, 20, so down 750, right? So 664.38 plus 7.5, 788, is that right? Oh, I must have gotten a bonus. I must have cleared bonus. So 671.88 is where we started at. Yeah. So I'm down 750. All right, let's get another one going. Had a chance there, though. From being the short stack the whole time, we had a really good chance. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see that 5K. 3K for first. 500 just for spinning in. I think it goes 500, 500,000, 3,000. Why is this taking so long to fill? Come on. Oh. Keep going. 25. All right. Top 2 paid. Ba, 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 ba. Man, seen a lot of really trash hands in these today. I know we're only five into them, but like not being able to defend that is fucking brutal. Like I need at least like 9-7 or something. Look at this. Look at this. I knew it was coming. Not a lot of 7s out there. Mm-hmm. 2 pairs. Possible 7. Jack 10, Ace Jack. Good call with the Ace Jack. I mean, it's a good call, but he shouldn't have made the first 2 calls. Oh, come on, baby. Lose your mind. You just got caught bluffing. You're embarrassed. Overplay. Come on. You're ashamed. Do it. Almost misclick that. Ah. How dare you keep your composure after being caught bluffing so shamefully? Oh, come on, do it. Yeah. Hold one time. Hold. Flops me to 1%. Oh my god. What was the previous hand where you limped? Alright, well, 5-6, we're going to take a shot. What was the previous hand where you limp folded? What was that one? I want to know if he's open ripping ace-4. I got a pair. Yeah. Wow, I'm still good. Hold. Fucking lucky cock. Why would he even bet that? Like, it's a dry side pot, and he just bet it to protect me, and I fucking lose. Boo! Oh, that's garbage. Ugh. Where am I at? What time is it? It's 3:50. Yeah, I think I'm going to kill it here and come back later and play the night session. Courtney will be home in a little bit, so I kind of want to hang with her. She had kind of a busy but half day at work today, so I want to see her for a little while. She'll be home in like 20 minutes, so I'm going to kill it. I'll be back later tonight to play the 3K guaranteed and play some cash. And we'll see you guys then. Stick around for the host. I will see you later.